myself. Oh no, give me that sound. Oh, I gotta go like Cobain. 8 years to the grave, gone insane. My blood got propane. How you gon' go and throw my name with shame? Already cross-faded, making it to the disco. I hate it, and you know how this goes. You framed it, picture painted in my room. This that real life shit, not on Zoom. Got the scene in it.
Make sure you subscribe to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? It's your host, the most, there's the most. JerCrispy. We back with my boy, Chew, Chow, or whatever the nigga name was. We're back with the boy. Been a minute. Been like three videos deep we missed. I got y'all with, I think, I'm gonna watch that Ratatouille shit tomorrow, bro. I got Rush Hour, and I think I got Big Hero 6 for y'all. If I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your host, the most, that's the most. JerCrispy. Welcome back to another video. If I didn't say it already. But Rush Hour was explained by a black man. Let's get it. On the road to 300. We halfway close. I ain't gonna hold up. Before I start this video, we halfway close to 300, bro. And then once we get 2 more 100 subscribers, for like 500 subscribers, bro, I get modified. And once I get modified, bro, I have more people watching me now. And then once we hit 1,000 subscribers, y'all, bro, that would be a dream come true. Actually get 1,000 subscribers, bro. Cause this was, I would love to do this. Same thing as my music channel, all my channels that I'm about to be making, coming up and all that shit. But let's go ahead and get this video started. We're still on the grind to the top. We're not to the top, but just, you know, the nice, good, I love a good spot to be known at around. You know, just to be known.
Today's video is sponsored by Manta Sleep. Yes, sir. Time for another banger. So the movie starts, and we're at the shipping docks of Hong Kong with it. Bro right here taking a stroll to go spark up a cig and got snatched up. And whoever this is, got these goons in check. Bro is sneaking on this boat with maximum dead silence. Look how he hopped through this window. Like, what in the spider monkey kind of ish is this? Then we finally see our guy, the infamous Jackie Chan, or Lee in this movie. Mans came out the gully with the strap pointed. He asking about where this June Tao person is. But Buzzcut already knew Lee ain't finna shoot none, so he had to push and run. Lee makes quick work of this goon and jumped off the boat, immediately greeted by gunfire. And one thing I never understood about these kinds of action movies is how these goofies never get shot. Like, bro, are they shooting with their eyes closed? So Lee starts chasing Buzzcut, dodging shipping containers and eviscerating these grunts. Look how smooth he done cuffed bro. No cap, this nigga Jackie Chan is probably the best live action movie fighter. His choreography is literally unmatched in all his movies. But Buzzcut ends up escaping. And bro, Lee, take the shot. Right. Lined up and everything. At this dinner, everyone is toasting to Consul Han, who is heading to his new big US job. Then Lee comes in and tells bro they've crushed June Tao's group and regained all their ancient artifacts. Then little girl came out the shadow and stuck Lee in the gut for not coming with the family to the US. Then it pans out to smooth criminal Chris Tucker, or Carter, about to make a drop with an explosives dealer. But then the police officers pull in and I knew it was up. They was looking like, a nigga and a white guy looking in the trunk? Oh, they gotta be up to something. But Tubby took Carter as hostage, and Carter got the moves. He hit mans with that spin move, gracing bro's chin with an exquisite right hook. So he tries to shoot the officers away, but they not getting the memo, and Tubby shot both of them. And skirt.
Meet me at home, babe, okay? I love you.
Oh, damn. But he didn't make it far. Carter was on bro like white on rice. And I don't know what he was trying to do, cause why you shooting at the fool with live C4 in his trunk around all these civilians? After that last shot, the car blew up and man's got jiggy spamming all his emotes. He ends up being a cop for LAPD. The next day, Consul Han sends his daughter off to school and she low-key cultured. Look at her. But these guards don't look amused. You could tell these fools in it for the paycheck, but this crossing guard sends them off route, and then 12 cuts them off. And look who it is. Buzz Cut done made his way to the US, shooting both the goons. Then after a little tussle, they take Han's daughter away. But tell me this, do niggas just got whole blocks reserved for kidnapping? Cause how in the world is no one here to witness this jump, bro?
Dang.
So the FBI pull up on Han to tell him his daughter was...
Dang! Y'all didn't see that?
Cause how in the world is no one here to witness this?
Dang, he snatched her with one hand. Get in there. And then she didn't even fight or nothing about that shit.
So the
It's
FBI
crazy.
pull up on Han to tell him his daughter was kidnapped and they place him under a protection program. But Han a step ahead and they already called this boy Lee to the US to handle this. But these FBI fools don't want Lee snooping around with internal affairs and tells young Mr. Clean here to send an LAPD officer to escort Lee around for a couple days. So they call the department and bro puts Carter on the case to deal with Lee. Cause he really don't mess with bro and wants him gone for a couple days. So he pulls up to the spot like he owned the place. And I don't know what it is about these baggy old suits from the 90s people used to wear, but he kind of got that junk on though.
That
so
boy
Mr.
clean.
Briefs Carter on what he really is here to do. Mans really thought he was on the case for real. Nah, nigga, you've been hoodwinked. Yo, what's up, Jutsu Mafia? Quit pausing the video because
I know you're not about to hit me with a sponsor. They ain't got nothing to do with me, my brother. Come on, my brother. Please, man, don't do this to me, man. Why? Why?
them mess with your sleep and leave you dragging the
Why?
Jutsu Mafia. If you want to sleep
Why?
sending duties. At the airport, Lee came stepping out the PJ like he's that guy, which he is. Carter came over because he thought he was stuck babysitting a non-English speaking doodle bob. So they head off and Carter has the bright idea to try and solve the Su Young kidnapping case himself. Bro took Lee to Chinatown. Ironic, right?
Damn.
That's gotta be racist. But he's here to get some info from your neighborhood snitch. After getting some details, he noticed that Lee had ran off without him and chased him down. Mans climbed on the bus fed up, heated, cause Lee thinks this is a game. Bro wasn't hearing none of that yapping though. And here's another escape. So Carter just straight bump gained someone's bike. And I don't know why dude keeps holding bro at gunpoint like he's not a dog. Lee flipped the switch on that goofy so quick. And this must be Gotham City, cause the taxi driver pulled out the stick too. He needs his money on for the ride. And then Lee finally decides to speak some English. Had Carter looking like, ain't this about up? So after talking some junk, they both head off to this little hub to talk with the gang boss about Su Young. He held these fools at gunpoint and everything, but he really just trying to act tough in front of Lee, cause this fool right here really his cousin.
Nah, we cousins.
He told Carter that there's a new gangster from Hong Kong buying everything up, but nobody seems to know bro's name. And at the bar, Lee must have learned some bad habits from Carter, cause what possessed bro to pull this bull?
What's up, my nigga?
Ah.
What did you just say? What's up, my nigga?
And not only did he say it once, bro had the gumption to double down on it. Man snatched him up so quick.
Low key. And Jackie Chan can say, suck my nigga. He got the black card already. Ain't nobody, and they just put him up for the scene.
But Lee straight to it and hit him across the noggin with
Damn.
his chair. After that, everybody in the bar started jumping Lee. But of course, he got all these fools looking
Damn.
silly. Bro is minking and maneuvering these goofies with ease and snatched the blunt out of OG mouth. And I know he high as a kite. Mans didn't move a muscle through this whole tussle. Hey, JML, we gotta admit, my rhyme scheme, like muscle through this whole tussle. Man, y'all ain't hearing it. Moving on. Carter and Lee go to get some good eats, but Carter handcuffs Lee to the steering wheel while he went inside. But bro came out to a missing Lee and steering wheel. Fool ain't driving nowhere now. Lee caught a taxi to the estate and was met at the gate by some grunts. But when he said the name Su Young, these fools were confuzzled, cause how he know so much? And bro pulled the blick out, but Lee put that steering wheel to use and cut these goofies down real quick. Now all the FBI grunts are after bro. And this fool Jackie Chan is just different, bruh. Like Mans was really scaling 12-foot walls in Doc Martens. He spots Consul Han and climbed up the tree, hitting a Rainbow Six breach kick straight through the window. But Consul Han saved these goofies from evisceration, telling everyone that Lee is his guy. And bro Jackie, we get it, you tough. Bro had no reason to oil farm this gun into the holster. Had Mr. Clean thinking, who is this egg roll eating mother? Anyways, Carter pulls up to the spot talking junk. Hey man, Y'all seen the little Asian nigga about cussing that had run around here, man? The console comes in and defends Carter from a chewing out by Agent Russ. Had bro gritting his teeth, he was so livid. Then the phone rang and it was Buzzcut calling for a ransom. Everyone scurrying like roaches to lock in. But he should have just hung up the phone, cause Goofy right here on some side-eye energy. Fool said, I need $50 million by midnight. Mans must have thought he kidnapped Prime Michael Jackson. Carter hit him with that.
10 million in tens. You want any fives with that?
And you see Buzzcut was heated. Bro pulled out the old I'll kill the girl card. They head to the Addy with 5 stars, no GTA. But Lee could see that this mug was a trap and told Russ to pull the grunts back. But bro ain't listening and walks away. Them soldiers got in the building looking flabbergasted. Then the phone rang. And I just knew this fool right here, the only Goofy with his mask off, was finna hold the whole group. Bro answered that call and poof, fresh soldier grits all over the city walls. And look how Buzzcut just trying to ease off in the background. Like, nigga, did you know that I can see you? Lee did this Hall of Fame chase down badge and was hauling booty at bro. They got this mug looking like a Temple Run level. Lee spider monkeyed his way up the building and was met.
I ain't lying to you, boy. Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2, and Rush Hour 3, bro. They went. I ain't lying to you. After those 3. Bro, they trying to go down here and make a number 4, bro. They went down here after that.
Stout X and dude bag.
Damn.
He really just spamming heavy attacks. Lee escapes to the next floor and Carter just tagging along and almost caught an axe to his noggin. But he catches up with Lee on the bridge and they fall straight through that mug. And Paul's like, you telling me these doodle bobs didn't die? Let alone break a single bone in their body. That's cap. But they got up letting shots loose. Did he land anything? No, but it's the principle. These two take their tails to Carter's old partner. He brings her this little explosive tampon that Buzzcut dropped while skedaddling away, but it's really just a bomb remote to a bunch of C4. Carter heard C4 and that's all he needed. He pulled up to the jail to see their arms dealer from earlier. He pressed this Goofy about the explosive remote. Then Lee hit him with that talk no jutsu and man spilled all the beans. That Jun Tao name is back on the radar and apparently he runs operation through your neighborhood Chinese takeout. Anyways, after a quick dance lesson from Carter to Lee, it cuts to the console on the phone with Buzzcut about getting his mun. And with Carter and Lee, they get the operation on and popping. Mans entered the place on that Jun Tao talk and Shawty was flabbergasted. She went upstairs and told Buzzcut and everybody was like, how that fool get in here? And look who it is. Jun Tao is that dude who was working with Console Han. Oh my goodness. It be your own people, bro. He saw Lee walk in and Lee had to get in the win. And downstairs they got the little Asian things, Pill, Cosby, and Lee's drink. But bro saw that familiar symbol on the jewel and was not finna drink that junk. The goon took Carter upstairs and you could tell this fool had no plans. They all looking at bro like how them jokers was looking at Jaden Smith and Karate Kid.
Man.
They got straight to willing on that fool. Manston caught 2 kicks too many to his chin. I know that CTE got his brain on lock. Lee sneaks in after mugging the waiter for his drip. He walked in on timing and threw a poo-poo platter at this grunt's face. And I don't know why this fool pulled out the blicky. He know dang well his attributes go up when unarmed, cause he is really handling these goons. Carter took his chance too to get away and run his ones. But this is the duo we didn't know we needed, cause the fade combos they throwing are immaculate. But bro came out with the blick and this mug turned into Looney Tunes real quick. Look how they slid down the stairs. And these fools are not in the field for real, cause what is this gun accuracy? Then of course they run through the kitchen and the goon's brain is a sack of potatoes, cause he shot the gas grill. Now the whole place go boom. Like bruh. Russ and Han pull up heated, cause they had already scheduled another ransom deal and these two dinguses messed it up. So they both get the boot, yada yada yada. Then Buzzcut calls talking about yesterday's price isn't today's price. He wants 70 mil off they noggins. You either give me money or your daughter greased. The next day, the FBI takes Lee away, and then look who pulls up, Mr. Jun Tao. Then we see Carter flirting himself into some inside scoops from old girl. She told him where the drop was happening, and he was there expeditiously. Look at him on the lift. He snuck to Lee's plane and talked him into getting back on this case. Back at Casa de Han, these knuckleheads over here divulging with the enemy. It pans to the artifact event, and the plan for the drop is in motion. Money is being counted with bigger. The Three Stooges pulled up, and when the mole came in to speak, Carter remembered Broski's face at the Chinese restaurant. So he started a ruckus to get all the civilians out, and bro Jun Tao was mad, boy. He walks over to Buzzcut, and Lee notices that sleight of hand. Bro gave him that explosive remote, and Lee got to screaming, Jun Tao, Jun Tao, Jun Tao. Bro turned around like, Dude said freak it though and gave away the whole facade. He put that remote to his noggin. Bro was like, these artifacts were mine. And then in one scoop, they were gone because I'm not Asian enough. Hey, hey bro, man.
That's tough.
Hey bro, heated. But I feel you. Fools get talking about stuff being priceless. Yeah, he's tarnished. Carter snuck away and figured out that the girl was being held outside. So he pressed bro and kicked him in his McNuggets. Opened up the door and they got little girl in a kamikaze vest.
Damn.
While he getting the blick to head treatment inside. Carter just drove through the wall. Yeah, you heard me. He just drove through the wall. Then he pulled off one of the best acts ever. Fool said, push the button. Had little girl like, push the what? But she just accepted his craziness and told him to push the button too. Moving on. Lee swoops in, grabs little girl. They defused the C4 flak jacket, and then Lee took the bomb to Juntao. But wait real quick. Look at this combo by Lee. Holds the vest up as shield, throws vest on gun, kicks gun out of hand, slips the leg into a kung pao chicken to his chest. And after bro solo squatted these goofies while holding up the vase, I was like, yeah, this nigga Jackie Chan got it. Bro is elite. He put the vest on and was after Juntao's bumper. He eventually catches up and just decided to call bro's name. Like, bruh, stealth, my guy. Why you talking? Carter upstairs running his ones and calls Buzz cut some sweet and sour chicken and hits bro with the Omni movement, diving back, shooting him in the chest. Juntao and Lee get into an exchange, and Lee know he ain't got no business walking across these beams. Look at him, food and slip. Now he and Juntao goofy tail hanging on by a thread. The vest rips, and bro knew he was cooked. That flow was calling his name real quick. And while Lee over here hanging by dear life, Carter over here cracking jokes. But he runs off and grabs this curtain and pulls it over so Lee could hit that slip and slide emote for the flawless victory. Juntao dead, goons were arrested, families reunited, jobs getting offered, and friendships being built. Hey, sounds like a certified banger to me. But yeah, thanks Jutsu Mafia for the support. I hope
that's a certified banger for me, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Well, the whole thing is so, bro, it was just everything. Like, that was whoever created Rush Hours, bro. You need your flowers, bro. Like, you need to be getting invited to every freaking barbecue freaking place. I'm not gonna hold you. Every family reunion, cookout, and all. Cause you cook. Hands down, you cook. And I will forever watch that shit. But we're on the road to 300. I see y'all when I see you. Love y'all to the bottom of my heart, and I'm out. Road to 300.